Get my fingers back in the warm. Okay, so we have Cassington Water ahead of us. My friend Paul beside me. We're flying and we're going for a bumble. Woohoo! Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. Today is probably my last flight out of Darley Moor. The weather's picked up now, the rain's gone, and Paul's pitched up. He's got his PeaBee there. Give us a wave, Paul. He's giving us a wave, yep. We've agreed to go for a fly around Cassington Water together. And as you can probably hear, it's quite a busy day. I'm not sure the camera will get it up. I'll try and give you a picture. There's a mini Mustang here, which looks really cool. Anyway, we'll get on with the remainder of my checks. We're going to backtrack the AstroTurf to get off, so let's get on with the flight. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I'll have to get the name later. Can't work out what it is, but it looks amazing. Darley Moor traffic from Golf Lima Romeo departing on runway 19, Darley Moor. Okay. Oh, much smoother today. Much smoother today. Right, so Paul's asked me to go and meet him over the top of the garden centre near Ashbourne, so I've got to try and find that. Slight crosswind today. You might have noticed I've started editing less and less of the checks in because no one wants to hear me rattling through my checklists every time, but please assume that the checklists are actually being carried out. It was quite interesting when Paul and I were discussing about how to meet up. So have you got SkyEcho? Anyway, yep. I said just look for me on that. One thing that will be quite interesting today is to see whether the PeaBee, which is what Paul is flying, is actually as fast as the PeaBee, or the other way around. Should be quite interesting. So anyway, I do actually like flying up here in Derbyshire, but it's a long way from where I live. So I live about 3.5 hours south of here in Somerset, which is where some of you routinely see me flying on my other videos. I always like to say it because there's always someone that will pick up on it, but we have actually agreed on the ground that we're happy to formate and the distances that we're happy to remain in separation. There he is, visual. Right. Picture's done. Get my fingers back in the warm. Okay, so we have Cassington Water ahead of us. My friend Paul beside me. We're flying and we're going for a bumble. Woohoo! Yeah! I'm going to have to slow down. What's going on? I don't know what it is, people, but just flying with friends. I've probably had a video of my paramotoring days where we just go flying with friends, but for me it brings a smile. I didn't know Paul was coming today, but he said, should we go? Yes. Whee! Oh, the cloud base is definitely lifted now. And the clouds have actually formed. It was all just this horrible dank layer of mist and drizzle earlier. So the last time I did this flight, I didn't actually put any cameras on the aircraft. I just went for a flight on my own. You'd be surprised how many flights I don't actually video. Oh, a sigh of just joy. A happy child living his dream of flying. So hopefully when I'm back down in Somerset, again I keep saying it, I really want to get to Brown Shutters Farm. It's on my list. It's only 40 odd miles away. It's a good little jaunt. I do just want to get out, but say I went through a spell where I just couldn't fly. The weather was horrible, the farm strip was boggy, and yeah, just couldn't get any time off work to go and fly when it was good days. It's always that case, isn't it? But it's such a beautiful area to fly around here, and this is why I keep coming back. I love being around airfields, I love being around aviation, as those that know me personally say I'm just a child in an adult's body that wants to fly. What a lovely view, a blue sky, puffy clouds. What a joyous flight around Cassington Water with a friend. Yeah, it's certainly got a little bit more buoyant. It was a bit pushy earlier, it was trying to keep us down, but now it's just low RPM and keep going up. So those that actually like a bit of history, although Darley Moor is also a Second World War airfield, this is Ashbourne airfield, which, as you can probably see from the camera shots, is very much dug up and is now an industrial estate. So yeah, very sad to see so many of our old airfields were getting either ploughed up or just used for non-flying activities. Rejoin checks, field ahead of me, fuel is sufficient to get me back and go around if required. Altimeter, I'm back on QFE. Darley Moor traffic is Golf Foxtrot Whiskey Lima Romeo inbound from the north. I'm going to cam off, the hand throttle is closed and I am still secure. Rejoin checks done. So I'm going to try and slow down a little bit because we need to give Paul and I some separation to land.
Darley Moor traffic, Golf Bravo X-ray uniform inbound from the southeast for overhead join, Darley Moor.
So it's quite interesting actually when I was having a bit of another reread of the old Cap 413 with terms of radio procedures, and it's interesting that the old safety column is below 2,000 feet and within 10 miles of the airfield. When you've got lots of airfield all with line of sight of each other, your old transmissions are going to overlay to some extent. I thought I recognised that voice. It might be my friend Tom.
Golf Charlie uniform, Darley Moor traffic, orbiting overhead, Golf Charlie uniform.
This is going to get interesting.
Darley Moor traffic, Golf Charlie Lima Papa Alpha, dead side descending for 19, Darley Moor.
Darley Moor traffic, Golf Foxtrot Whiskey Lima Romeo, dead side joint for runway 19, Darley Moor.
Golf Charlie uniform, overhead, dead side descending for runway 19. Visual traffic in the down, in the bedside.
That's my friend Tom. Tom, mate, yay!
Darley Moor traffic, Golf Bravo X-ray Charlie uniform, dead side descending for runway 19, Darley Moor.
Darley Moor traffic, Golf Lima Romeo, late downwind, runway 19, AstroTurf.
Command 2-1.
Fuel is on sufficient for a go around if required. Awareness, we've got lots happening. Tom down, dead side, Paul behind me. Aircraft wings in tow, nose way straight, hands on is closed, trim is set, and I'm still secure. So we've got a distinctive speed mismatch here, because Tom in his runs is going to be somewhat faster than we are. Darley Moor traffic, Golf Lima Romeo, switching to the grass due to the aero tow. Right, let's get a bit of speed and centre line going. A bit of speed. I have to separate from Paul. Tom's on the downwind. Speed, centre line. Looking long. And we're down. I'm going to expedite my... I'm going to get off the runway. Golf Lima Romeo, runway vacated.
Charlie, more traffic. Golf Bravo X8, Charlie uniform, final runway 19 grass.
Well, that was pretty cool. Fuel was good, temp's good, idle is good. I'm happy. Ignition off.
Why did you bring him with you?
Hello.
Chris, I'm a devil.
I'm good, you?
It's about 5 years since I've seen you last.
I know. He literally mentioned your name, but I was like, have you got a spare seat? I'm going to come along and have a look. So yeah.
Cool.
How are you?
Having fun. How am I? I'm having fun flying. So how was your flight up here?
Really good flight,
Yeah.
nice and smooth. Guys in Nottingham were really helpful to get us through there overhead.
That's because you've got a proper airplane, isn't it? Not my
It is.
PeaBee thing.
That's it, yes. Have all the gear in you.
Cool, I'll let you get out. So this is one of those flights that just got better. We had a great flight with Paul, flying around Cassington Water, coming back in, still grinning, and then I recognised this man's voice on the radio, who was coming in today anyway, and then even better, my friend Chris came in with him. I haven't seen him for about 3 years, is it, last time I saw you?
3 years.
So the flight has just got better. Anyway, I'm going to go and have a cup of tea as always. I'm grinning from ear to ear, so happy, and until next time everybody, fly safe.